And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Carey Stadium here in Ocean City. It's the final game of this Saturday night at the Battle at the Beach 2022. Mike Gill, Mark Narducci joins me tonight as we are set to bring you the live action. Red Bank Catholic taking on St. John. Vianney, Mark, and Red Bank Catholic 11-1 a year ago. St. John 4-7. Red Bank, obviously, a highly anticipated season for them as well. Should be a good one here at the Battle at the Beach.
Both members of the Shore Conference, Mike. They haven't played each other in a couple of years, and even though there were some key losses to graduation, I think Red Bank Catholic is going to be another serious contender to defend its state non-public B championship.
Yeah, 5 players are back at the Brown recruit. Najee Rahim is a wide receiver, defensive lineman. Aiden Donahue, offensive lineman. Lorenzo Portella, and their defensive back is Sabino Portella, who will wrestle at North Carolina. They got linebacker Davin Bruton, 119 tackles last year. So they do have some of the talent from last year's team back. So we'll keep an eye on those players tonight.
And Sabino Portella is also going to be a very integral part of the ground game. The guy I'm really looking forward to seeing is number 1, the sophomore quarterback, Frankie Williams. He was a member last year of their, they had a very good freshman team. They went undefeated. He's now moving up to the varsity level. Great mobility. Like I said, looking forward to seeing him play tonight.
So Red Bank, the Caseys, they come in wearing the green jerseys, yellow pants, yellow helmets, and they will take on St. John Vianney, the Lancers, dressed in all white with yellow helmets, and we are about ready to kick this one off here on the campus of the Ocean City Red Raiders, who played last night here against Neshaminy High, fell 21-0. We just saw St. Peter's 41-7 over St. Augustine, so we've seen some big wins early on. Mainland started this thing off on Friday morning, 37-0 over rival Egg Harbor Township.
And Mike, to add to the Shore Conference teams, earlier today, and it's been the best game so far this 2 days, was Toms River North defeating Washington Township 28-21. A tremendous game. TR North, a finalist last year in South Group 5, going to be a real factor this year, and I think Washington Township will as well. So it's a real good matchup.
Set to start things off. St. John Vianney will kick. And we are about to start things here at the Battle at the Beach, the final game of this Saturday night. Taking it to 10, crosses the 15 out towards the 20 to 25, taken down, and that's where things will start for Red Bank Catholic, the Caseys. Robert Solfa, the return man.
Dom Tercasano, number 31, with a real nice special teams tackle to start things off.
Here's Frankie Williams, as Mark mentioned, a talented young quarterback in command of this Casey's offense. They start with a spread, 2 receivers in the backfield, 2 wideouts to the far side. 1st and 10, takes the snap, hands it off, bounces, nope. Wide open on a play action. Caught at the 50 and gone. 1 play, 1 score. 6 for Red Bank. Solfa from Williams. And just like that, Mark, the dynamic nature of this Red Bank offense. Take a look.
Oh, it was all the faking right there. Look how everyone just stood there, Mike. They were frozen. And Stolfa wide open to the races.
Play action, and 6 for the score.
I'll tell you, that's as good a play action as you're going to see.
Snap, hold, kick up, and it is good. 11-43. That quick for the Caseys. They lead it 7-0 here on Cape Atlantic League Live and BFA Sports. Winning teams know that the key to success is getting the job done right the first time. For over 100 years, Calvi Electric has applied that philosophy to their business to offer an unparalleled level of electrical expertise and service to every single customer. Now you can bring Calvi's expertise into your home for your electrical problems or improvements, and they can install your solar panels that will save you money. Make Calvi Electric a part of your winning team. Call 609-345-0151 or visit calvyelectric.com. As you saw and mentioned, Mark, on that fake, I mean, he just had the entire defense collapsing on the run.
The replay's great. Watch the left side of your screen, Mike. Watch how everyone look. They're just stop almost. They're going to the ball carrier. You couldn't get more wide open than that.
So Stolfa with the score, Frankie Williams with the pass, and the Casey's are on the board to start this 2022 season off in Red Bank style.
How about welcome to your first high school start, Frankie Williams?
If it's that easy, it's going to be a scary career for him, right? He made that one look way too easy. So Red Bank, one play, one score. They will now kick. Dominic Romeo set to kick off here for Red Bank. At this Battle at the Beach final Saturday night game. 3 games tomorrow. Kick is high and deep, tanking around the 10. Off to the far side. Crosses out to around the 25-yard line. And we will see St. John Vianney for the first time on offense. First and 10, moving left to right. Under center. And it looks like Red Bank might have moved.
No doubt about it. For Red Bank, Lorenzo Portella, the junior, who's going to be a disruptive force, number 76, was the guy that moved there.
So a 1st and 5 now. And they come out and break the huddle, this time in a shotgun. Looking over the Red Bank defense. 2 receivers. And a handoff up the middle and no place to go. Big defensive stop there for the Casey's. So Buchanan gets the first carry of the night for St. John Vianney. Second and 6, ball at the 24. Looking out, shotgun. Man in motion to the near side. Inside handoff, not a lot of room. Quick to make a play. Torin Harmon makes the stop.
Nick Manrook, the quarterback, with some, again, really good play action faking and freezing the defense. Not quite the way that Williams did.
Manrook now sends 2 receivers to the near side. Offset in the backfield in a shotgun. 3rd and 5. Ball at the 25-yard line. The lefty fires, complete. And he is out to around the 30-yard line. Looks like he's got enough for a first down as he completes the pass. And it looks like Thomas Cleary made the catch for the Lancers.
Jamie Guthridge, number 24, made a real sure tackle, not allowing him to get any other room on that.
Thomas Cleary with the catch for the first down. And it's 1st and 10 from the 33. 9:48 and counting here. First quarter, 7-0 Red Bank. Manrook under center. Empty back. Actually, he's got a fullback behind him. Going to keep looking, sprinting around, tucks it. He's going to keep it in. Now he slides out towards the 40-yard line, just short. He was looking for maybe a late flag there. So Manrook makes something out of nothing there.
50. Avery Burrs almost had him. And then he showed some good escapability and doing very wisely the slide.
Ends up getting 4 on the play. A broken play, gets 4. 2nd and 6 at the 37. Manruk under center with a fullback in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. Hands to the motion man and nowhere to go. He is hit and driven to the turf here at Carey Stadium. And a big play in the backfield. It looked like Steve Myers.
Hand off to number 11, Thomas Cleary. Tackle in the backfield, number 10, Logan Graham.
Logan Graham really made the play here. Watch 10. Just shrugged off the block and cleaned it up. Graham, junior defensive end, real good quickness. They're going to have, I think, a lot of trouble with him on the edge tonight.
Yeah, that was Graham on the tackle, not Myers. 3rd and 11 after the loss. Ball at the 32. Manruk takes the snap. The lefty fires. It is complete. Short of the first down. He is hit hard at the 45-yard line. Catch is made by Jack Farah. And Farah got hit immediately.
Mike, this defense is hitting like crazy. Watch you see. 5 with the initial hit, as you said.
Now St. John will punt.
5 Isaiah Nash on that hit.
Stolfa back deep, standing at about the 25-yard line. It's a low punt, takes a bounce, rolls, and then gets a little bit of a red bank roll. Touched up there, and this is where the Caseys will take over on downs. 1st and 10, they lead 7-0 here at the Battle at the Beach. And Mark, that defense looks like could be a tough night at the office for St. John's offense.
Well, what we've seen, Mike, the successful teams here, it's the old saying about in the trenches, but are dominating on both sides of the ball. I mean, Toms River North had a great game on both the offensive and defensive lines, and obviously it paid off against a talented Washington Township team.
Williams brings the offense back out. They ran 1 play, had 1 score. This will be play number 2 from the 27. Man in motion to the near side. Williams, he throws. It's complete. It's a screen. Out to the 30, out to the 35. Breaks a tackle and busts his way up to the 40 and a first down.
Pass complete to number 18,
Emmanuel Ross with a nice yak after the catch there. Got some couple of blocks out in front of him, too.
Emmanuel is a junior, and he's got a ton of Division I schools looking at him. Just a quality, one of the many quality players on this team.
1st and 10 at the 41. Handoff bounces to the outside, hits the corner, cuts it back, crosses midfield, and gets a first down.
Yeah, that's Torin Harmon, number 3. He's just another guy. He's going to get recruited. He's got great moves, and you saw his cutback ability, and a lot of weapons here on this team.
Farah made the stop, but not before a first down. Ball at the 48 into enemy territory. Handoff right up the middle, big hole, and he gets about 5 more right on the ground, and they went with power that time.
Handoff goes to number 24, Sabino Portello.
Yeah, that's Portello. Again, he was one of their leading rushers last year. That's the thing. They can get you with his kind of power. Then they get Harmon taking you to the outside. Williams doing the same.
They give to Harmon, hits the corner, first down. And, Mark, they used play action in the first play of the game. Now they can almost set that up again whenever they feel like it.
Yeah, no question about it. Harmon, by the way, last year, Mike, 53 carries, 567 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's over 10 yards a carry.
2nd and 5 at the 43. Should be 1st and 10 after the carry there. Now Harmon powering his way forward. So Torin Harmon gets a couple of carries, and you see the pace. They're right back on the ball. Frankie Williams calling in the play.
Well, you know what's interesting? Harmon's got the great speed to the outside. We just saw him run between the tackles, too, so a real versatile running style he has.
There's the play action, and it is nearly picked off over the middle. He did have a man. Good defense as they try to get Stolfa again. Williams tried to just thread the needle in there.
Number 7, Jack Farah on the coverage.
Farah broke it up.
That'll be 3rd and 5.
So 3rd and 5. Big play here for the Vianney defense. Ball at the 25. Shotgun with Williams. 2 receivers to the near side. 1 to the far. Pro set backfield. Handoff hitting the backfield, and down he goes. A big stop there. Michael Foley.
Handoff goes to
Foley just shot through the gap, number 8, as you called it, Mike, and
to the backfield by number 10,
made the play.
Foley. Lost
Here's a look at it. He guessed the right way,
and 7.
got through the gap, and was untouched coming in.
Yeah, right there. Good call. Looked like they got the blitz right to the right gap. 4th and 7. They're going to go for it from the 27.
Well, you'd have to think that Williams will roll out here.
Williams takes the snap, steps up, fires. It's high, but complete. What a catch. The ball was high, but Stolfa went up and got it and brought it in. And Red Bank gets the first down.
Hey, I love the way Williams, that's a great catch too, but look how he hung in there. There's a lot of pressure, and he didn't panic. And that's a seed right there that he threw.
Good pitch, good catch. First down. And goal. Kind of winding his way back into the middle of the pile is Portella.
Handoff goes to number 24, Savannah Portella.
Jackson Dean makes the stop.
Brought down by number 30, Deion Jackson.
See, that's a problem. Portella through the middle will wear down the defenses, and then they'll get like guys like Harmon going to the outside.
Rolling, Williams slings one to the front of the end zone and in. Waiting for the signal. It looked like he got a foot in as Red Bank scores with 4:02 left to play here in this first quarter. Casey's are back on the board.
Najee Rothman, number 13. It's kind of tough to see these numbers, but did a great job of just keeping his feet in there, making the catch.
You're right, Mark. These are not kind numbers for the play-by-players. Kick is up. The extra point is good. 4:03 left to play. Red Bank 14, St. John nothing here on Cape Atlantic League Live and BFA Sports. If you're planning to build a home, make your first stop a visit to Holiday Leonard. Holiday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development and custom of your home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Holiday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue, Ocean City. 398-5737. Holiday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality. Mike Gill and Mark Narducci, first quarter, 14-0. That was an impressive drive. The last one play, one score, but they showed some versatility there. Ball on the ground, can put it in the air. They've got some weapons.
You know, I also liked Williams' ability to hang in the pocket. One completion, he was almost ready to get sacked, but he stayed in there. He didn't panic. He didn't leave the pocket. And you got to love his arm.
For a sophomore. You'll be hearing about him for a couple of years, 3 more now. Not good news for the Shore Conference foes. Short kick, taken back at around the 10, and knocked right down short of the 20. Leonardo was greeted, if you will, by Torrin Harmon.
How about Harmon? He's a running back. He's a quick guy, and look at the toughness he showed on that special teams tackle.
So Harmon makes that big hit, and it puts St. John behind right around the 15-yard line at the 16, 1st and 10. 3:58 to play, first quarter. Manrook under center. And we got a whistle. Looks like an official's time here, real quick. Or is there an actual?
It's an offside. Mike, we've seen a lot of these on both sides of the ball early in the season. I know it's just the beginning, and the teams weren't even able to report the camp until August 10th, according to NJAA rules. So they're still getting used to it. But we've seen a lot over these last 2 days of these calls.
You're right. I mean, Mainland, who won 37-0, was highly penalized in that game.
Yes.
1st and 5.
I think Mainland had like 90 yards in penalties.
Yeah, they had a very sloppy game in terms of penalties, but they were pretty impressive. Their freshman quarterback, John Franchini and Cohen Cook, they rotated those two guys and really had a nice thing going. That was a close game for about 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden, Mainland scored on a rushing play. They got a safety, a rushing play, a fumble recovery that got scooped and scored. So they scored on a variety of ways. And really that game kind of changed on that fumble there. The EHT was going down the field, had good field position. They fumbled, Tyson scooped it and scored, and the game kind of got away from them.
I think Mainland will be a team to look for in South Group 4.
1st and 5. They got a heck of a staff over there. Ball at the 21 after the penalty. Handoff. Can't break the tackle. Nice play on the edge there. Looked like Portella.
Tremendous open field tackle by Portella that time.
Yes, Sabino Portella. He was a name we brought up back in the pregame, Mark. He was going to wrestle at North Carolina. You saw those grappling ability right there as you're out by yourself, one-on-one, making a nice open field tackle.
Yeah, if he chose, he could play football at the next level too, but he's going with wrestling. And from what people tell me, he's making a great call there.
2nd and 6, loss of 1. Man, Rook under center, sends a man in motion to the near side, fakes to the motion man. Lefty throws, hit and down immediately, and sniffed it out. Nice play by Lucilio.
Watch you see the big rush there, and he's lucky to get the ball out there. You mentioned Lucilio making the tackle. Lucilio, a junior. A lot of good underclassmen on this team.
That it's actually, I think that's Davin Bruton who's making the stop. He's wearing 0. It looks like an 8. As Mark mentioned, these numbers are not kind to the play-by-play guy. Another pass, incomplete. Looked like they were trying to set up a screen.
Well, they were trying to set up a screen, but Red Bank Catholic was blitzing, so there was just no time to get anything kind of set up. They put immediate pressure. They were sending a lot of people in that time.
Number 15, Robert Stolfa.
So 4th and 7 back at their own 20. The Lancers are going to have to punt. And Stolfa is standing back at around his 50-yard line as the Casey's look to get the ball back with about 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Can they get some more points on the board here? High snap. Gets the punt off. Barely. It might have been tipped. It looked like it got deflected around the line, and now it takes a big Red Bank bounce. It is touched finally. Looks like that, and there's a late flag in there. Somebody might have said something, Mark, because that flag just got thrown.
That's going to probably be a sideline warning. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, they're warning the sideline to move back there, but
All right, so no penalty. It's just more of a warning.
Sideline warning assessed.
See if we can see a block here. It looks like somebody got a hand on it. Yep. Late entry to the offensive line. 1st and 10 from the Lancer 24. Play action. Williams, plenty of time. Wide open out in the flat, and not a lot of yardage there. It gets up the field, though. He breaks another tackle. Boy, that looked like an innocent little play at first. He had plenty of time, and then just kind of hit a little dump off.
Mike, usually they did play action to Portella, Normally, somebody would follow him out after the play action. No one did. He was wide open.
So Portella makes
Casey's first down.
the first down. I mean, that looked like a play that was going to be stopped, and he ends up getting a first down. 1st and 10, ball at the 24. 15, excuse me. And off, Harmon hits the corner, cuts it up, and he is close to the goal, but just short.
Harmon gets the edge, just short of the goal line. Brought down by number
Looks like we got a hold on Red Bank. That play is going to be coming back.
Wow, Harmon, though, is just so explosive. Even on that play, I thought that St. John Vianney did a nice job of stretching it out, but he was still able to get near the goal line, of course, coming back for the hold.
10-yard penalty.
Yeah, he really does a good job, Mark, of kind of changing gears. I mean, he kind of as soon as he hits that corner, he can pop it into another gear. He can kind of pull it back. But he stretched that play out, turned it up perfectly.
Remember that first down run he had up the middle, too, so it shows kind of a real versatility to his game.
1st and 18, ball at the 23. Williams takes the shotgun snap. Pressure up the middle. Williams steps through it, and he is up and pushed forward.
Williams will do it himself on the quarterback keeper.
And Williams got that pressure and felt it coming right in his face, stepped right past it.
Christian Buchanan, 44, was right there, and as you mentioned, he felt that, and Buchanan's their best tackler, probably their best defensive player.
3rd and 1.
Now we have 3rd and 1.
17-yard scramble on the play for Williams, who's in a shotgun. Sends Harmon to his left. He's going to follow Harmon right up the middle, and Williams goes crossing in for a touchdown. Ooh, Portello, excuse me. Portello follows up the middle and gets in for the touchdown. Boy, power running at its finest right there.
Yes. It's pronounced Savino, Mr. PA. Savino.
What a direct snap.
Direct snap right to Savino. And Portello with the score.
And the kick, the extra point, is up and through. No good. Ooh, a little wide. 20-0 the score. Red Bank with 54 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Red Bank leads 20-0 over St. John Vianney. Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th Street and the Boardwalk in Ocean City is a popular summer destination. Gillian's will be open until 10 this weekend and through Labor Day weekend. They will give you a chance to enjoy their amusement rides every weekend in September. The summer continues through September at Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th in the Boardwalk in Ocean City. Visit them online at gillians.com. Yeah, that's, Mark, why we thought the quarterback brought it in there, because it was a direct snap and he got a full head of steam, followed it up nicely, and gives them a 20-0 lead. All Red Bank Catholic so far. Red Bank.
This is not a surprise, as I said. This is one of the best teams in the state. Of course, Mike Lang in his 3rd season with the Casey's, 15-3 record coming in.
High end over end kick, drifting back to around the 5-yard line, and hit immediately dropped around the 15. Nick Gallam.
Fielded by number 26. Luca Bernardo. Brought down by number 4. Michael Palmieri.
So a big hit there by Palmieri. 48 seconds left to play in the first. St. John looking to get something going offensively. They have not found a lot of room on the ground.
Well, the problem is the defensive line, and also when they go to pass, he's having no time to throw. I mean, it's been an outstanding first quarter for the Red Bank Catholic defense, especially the front line.
Shotgun. Hands to the motion man. Bounces to the outside. Crosses the 20. Lowers a shoulder and then gets knocked out of bounds as the motion man coming towards Kyle Verest.
Number 13, Kyle Darius.
Various was one of their top receivers last year, but he's going to be carrying the ball more for them this year. And he's a real weapon. That's a great run of getting outside. I think that Red Bank Catholic thought they had it plugged up, and then he showed an extra gear getting that outside, Mike.
Thank you.
Nice gain on the play. Second down. Manrook in a shotgun. Little inside handoff up the middle. Spinning. It was Anthony Matroni.
And off to number 27, Anthony Matrone. Brought down by number 44.
It's a little quick inside handoff. Gets a
Wassif.
third down and short now. 3rd and 1.
That was a great tackle by Luke Wassif, number 44. You could tell that the Caseys really work on fundamentals. They're really wrapping people around and not allowing them to break many tackles, and that was an example right there.
3rd and 1. Ball at the 25. And they're going to let the clock run down. At the end of 1, Red Bank 20, St. John nothing here on Cape Atlantic League Live and BFA Sports.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
About to start the second quarter here at the Battle at the Beach. The Caseys are enjoying the beach so far. Red Bank Catholic leads St. John 20-0. Mike Gill, Mark Narducci bringing you all the action here on Cape Atlantic League Live and BFA Sports. It'll be 3rd and 1. Ball at the 25-yard line. St. John, Vianney, the Lancers, with the football moving right to left on your video. Manruka in a shotgun. 3rd down and 1. Sends a man in motion. Handoff up the middle, diving forward. And it looks like he's got enough for a first down. So a quick little inside handoff there. Gets the job done. It's old school. Matrone with his second carry on this drive.
That's a great job by 27 Vitrone, because I thought they stopped him initially, showed some pretty good leg drive, carried over to get some extra yardage after the initial contact.
So they get the first down, gets that chain moving. 1st and 10, ball at the 26 as we start this second quarter. Red Bank dressed in green with yellow pants, yellow helmets. That's St. John wearing white with yellow helmets. They break a huddle on 1st and 10, sending a man in motion. Manrook under center. The pitch man to the motion man. And what a play! Stepping up and bringing him down in the backfield. And that's just a great athletic play.
Yeah, that was number 5, Nash, who made that tackle.
2nd and 13.
Yeah, and he came shot out of a cannon to make that stop. They were just kind of stringing Varys along, and then he just kind of shot into a lane and made the stop for the loss. 2-yard loss on the play, 2nd and 12. Yeah. Ball back at the 24.
Isaiah Nash, another one of these juniors on this great junior class here. I'm just really impressed at how the, quote, little guys are hitting and tackling as well from this Red Bank Catholic team.
Shotgun formation. Manrook looks over this Red Bank defense. 4-man front. Back to throw. This time he's got time. Hits a man in the flat and taken down almost immediately. Gets back to around the original line of scrimmage, but not much there. They let him catch it, but they didn't let him get far.
Yeah, that was Thomas Cleary
3rd and 10.
on the catch that time.
Nice play by Palmieri, making the stop for Red Bank. 3rd down and 10. Ball at the 27-yard line, 9:50 and counting here in the second.
Remember last time on a 3rd down, Mike, they sent a lot of people in, put a lot of pressure. They're showing blitz. Now, will they back out of it? Right now, that's what they're showing.
Under center, Manruk sends a man in motion to the near side. Fakes to the motion man, and he is hit, and he is thrown to the turf.
Sack by number 44, Luke Wasif.
Wasif with the sack that time.
4th and forever.
See, no one even touched him as you saw him coming off that edge right there. They were just sending in numbers.
Yeah, Thomas Cleary kind of stopped and looked at him and just kind of decided to let him go. He looked like he wasn't sure what he was supposed to do on the play, and good job getting up the field, gets the sack, and forces another Lancers punt on 4th and 17 from their own 19. The punt is a high end over end, taken right around the 50, and immediately hit and goes down is Stolfa. Nice catch there. That took some concentration to make that play.
Kick field number 15, Robert Stolfa.
So Stolfa makes the return.
Galam, number 4 on that special teams tackle, did a great job right away, and Stolfa doing a nice job of holding on to things.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Red Bank with 8:40 to play here in the half. Frankie Williams has led 3 scoring drives for this Casey offense. Hands off. Harmon. Nope. Up. It looked like he was hit, kept it himself, and just went right down. So Williams, not a lot of room for him there. Nice play by the Vianney defense.
Number 23 for St. John Vianney that time, Elijah Portales. He didn't make the tackle, but he held up. He wouldn't let him get outside. They had to go inside, and he had some teammates there to tackle it. Excellent job holding the edge there.
2nd and 12 after a loss of 2. Williams looks, floats one, little screen. He's got some blockers, and he's got one man to beat, and he's going to get in.
Number 18, Emmanuel Ross takes it all the way to the house.
55 yards for a Casey touchdown.
Emmanuel Ross, he's the guy we talked about, 6'2", 185, Mike. Already has 15 college offers. And I don't even think he gets touched.
Just looked like a little innocent little screenplay, and then he just took off and outran his blockers and outran everybody else.
I mean, he's a big physical receiver, but you also see the speed there as well.
The extra point, they're going to – nope, there was a bad snap, and Vianney is going to get a stop here. So it'll be 26-0 with the extra point no good. With 7:51 left to play here in the first half. Shore True Value Hardware in Summers Point hopes that you'll continue to shop locally. They offer friendly service and expert advice. At Shore Hardware, they'll do anything to help. They're open weekdays until 7, Saturdays until 6, and Sundays until 4. Help is just around the corner at Shore True Value Hardware, 515 New Road in Summers Point, 609-927-6464, or visit them online at shorehardware.com. Showed another versatility in this offense.
We talked about Ross, Wake Forest, Duke, Temple, Coastal Carolina. Also, Coach Lang said there's been interest from Clemson, Alabama. There's an offer from Penn State he's gotten. So, and you can see why. With speed like that, when you're 6'2" and 185, you know he can go up for the ball. He can be a physical receiver, but he can really show a lot of great speed.
So Red Bank has scored on all 4 of its possessions, showing why many consider this one of the top teams in non-public B specifically, but possibly the state. Return out to around the 20.
Nick Galan.
Nick Galam.
Big win last year, beating DePaul 13-8 in the finals. Also, Mike beat a pretty good team that we're familiar with, St. Joe of Hamilton, in the semis, 21-10. So, very tough road to earning that state championship.
There's no doubt when you see them in person, they are loaded, they are fast, they are big, and they are leading 26-0 with 7:43 left to play in the half. 1st and 10, ball at the 20. Manrook under center, sends a man in motion to the near side. They're going to hand it, and he is picked up and dropped right around the 23-yard line. Pick up about 2 or 3 on the play.
Wassef again, number 44, has just been all around the field, and he's the guy you talked about, picking him up, putting him down. He's just been everywhere tonight.
He's a junior, Luke Wassef. Yeah, Mark, you've called his name a bunch. This is a fast defense, too. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Ball at the 22-yard line. Handoff off the right side. Breaks a tackle. Bounces to the outside. At the 40. Crosses midfield, and then he's going to slow it down and get out of bounds. So finally, St. John Vianney gets a big play.
Yeah, Varius did a good job because I thought initially he bumped into one of his own teammates, Mike. I thought he was going to be held up right near the line. He bounced off him, switched fields, and showed, watch this. He bumps in there. There's a little confusion, and then he switches over. Again, we talked about he was a terrific receiver last year. He's going to get the ball and carry the ball a lot this season for the Lancers.
So finally into enemy territory on 1st down and 10, ball at the 37-yard line of the Casey's. Handoff and makes a man miss. You don't see much of that.
Well, what he did, he literally jumped over Wassef that time. 44, who we've been calling a lot.
Brought down by number 0, Davin Bruton.
Bruton on the stop. We do have a flag on the play, and it looks like it's going to be on an unnecessary roughness call on Red Bank, a 15-yard penalty here. So St. John now really getting some help.
First down.
First down off the penalty. 1st and 10, ball just inside the 20-yard line. Looks like it's around the 19. So St. John Vianney trying to get some points on the board, trailing 26-0, excuse me, with 6:42 to play. Manrook directing some traffic out there. Got some guys lined up on the wrong side. Pitch. Looks like they're going to throw off the pitch. Has no one to go, and he just kind of lofts it up. It's batted back into his face. You can see on the play there, it looked like Varese kind of put his hands up like, what do you want me to do with this right now?
Yeah, Varius tried to. He did the right thing right there, but I'll tell you what, a good job by Red Bank Catholic. They were not fooled at all by that. Mike, you called it early as well. Well, they were ready for it as well for the option pass.
Yeah, the little pitch there, but didn't seem to fool anybody. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10, ball at the 19-yard line. They break the huddle. Farah split far. Varese in motion. They hand off the fullback up the middle. Not a lot of running room there for Buchanan.
And off number 44, Christian Buchanan.
Buchanan was met almost instantaneously there. That is Davin Bruton again making the stop.
Brought down by number 0, Gavin Bruton.
They break the huddle on 3rd down and 7. Farrah split wide.
I mean, I think you're going to have to roll out, right, on this because you're going to face pressure. Again, they're showing blitz. They've had a lot of success with this on 3rd down.
Not sure if they're changing the play or if people are out of position. You got guys moving all over the place. Manrook under center. And now you've got a timeout taken by Red Bank. Or excuse me, St. John is going to call timeout. Yeah, they got guys running all over the place. We're on the wrong side, lined up.
I think it's a good timeout because, again, Red Bank Catholic has shown this defensive look the last several times and had a lot of success. They load people up on one side, and they're sending a lot of people in.
26-0. This is a big spot for Vianney. If they want to try to get back in this game, they've got to get some points on the board. Obviously, 3rd down and 7. They're the deepest territory of the night at the 16-yard line with 5:34 left in the half. I mean, they're in a spot here where if they don't score, you're going to give Red Bank a chance with a lot of time here.
How would you like to be St. John Vianney, first-year coach Jeff Papps, and then your first game is against the defending state champs who look every bit as hungry right now in the opener here.
Yeah, that's a tough welcome. Welcome to the job, Coach. But they got something happening here. 3rd and 7, though. Big play. Manrook under center with a fullback behind him. Buchanan fakes. He is hit from the backside and quickly dropped on a blitz. Ugma came off the end there, Mark, and had a free shot.
They've done this on 3rd down, Mike, every time, and St. John Vianney has just not been able to counter. Now, the difference is they came from the left side of the defense. They had been coming a lot from the right side of the defense.
They're going to try to field goal here. About a 35-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is up, and it is no good. Plenty of leg, but just wide. So Red Bank will take over on downs after the missed field goal. He had plenty of leg on that, Mark, but just wide. That is Zacharias Oljame, the kicker for St. John Vianney.
I could see the move by St. John Vianney. You just want to try to get points on the board, so you can't really criticize a move like that. Obviously, they didn't get the kick, but
and they obviously have a kicker with plenty of leg to get that.
Sure, I mean, it's the right move. It just wasn't executed. That's all.
Trying to get something on the board, as Mark mentioned. They trailed 26-0 with 4:44 left to play, and I would imagine that Red Bank is not going to take the foot off the gas here.
Well, nor should they at this point.
Man in motion. They handed a motion man sweeping to the far side of the field. Nice play on that far side. Nice tackle.
And up goes number 15, Robert Stolfa.
How about
Stolfa? Yep.
How about Stolfa? Catching the ball, running the ball. That's what makes this offense so dangerous. You have so many people that are very versatile and can do a lot of things.
Farrah did a good job bringing him down on that far side of the field because he had a full head of steam. Frankie Williams takes the shotgun, fake the inside handoff, pass to the flat on the outside, breaks the tackle, pushed up the field, and a first down.
Number 13, Naji Rahman.
That's Rahman again, and that was a well-designed play. The defense was on the whole far right side. They had him fly open underneath, and he had nobody near him.
Good speed. Yeah, Rahman, by the way, 5'11", 190.
Had 32 receptions for 520 yards and 4 TDs a year ago.
Hand off, sweeping to the far side, hits the first down, crosses the 50 out to around the 45-yard line. So another first down for Red Bank. I think that was Emmanuel Ross on the carry. We've seen him do a bunch of things in the receiving game. They handed to him this time. 1st and 10, ball at the 46. Williams, the throw. Plenty of time. Steps up, lets it go, and it's overthrown. He's showing the arm there, though. He can get it down the field. He ripped it.
You know, I was watching number 72, Tyler Berman, pass blocking. What a job he did. 6'6", 300 pounds.
Yeah, they've got grown men on that offensive line, this Red Bank team. 2nd and 10, ball at the 46. Williams in a pistol. Hands off with a full head of steam. Shot right through the middle. And Harmon.
Harmon's able to get through that middle because he's probably got the quickest first, 5 steps. And he's through.
Foley brought him down, 3rd and 1. Hand off again. Harmon bounces, cuts it back, crosses over the 30, out towards the 35. And Torin Harmon is getting into a rhythm now.
Hey, one thing I want to notice, I just saw Buchanan on defense. Harmon went down, he helped him up. Real nice sportsmanship there. You know, sometimes we get all caught up in the competition and all. It's a nice job.
That's good for another Casey's first down.
1st and 10. Williams hands again right up the middle.
That's Portella. He runs so hard. Mike, his feet just never stop. That's what I mean. They're kind of wearing him down now by running up the middle. Now they could set them up for something outside.
Sabino running hard. Harmon gives you the speed. They got a nice dynamic duo in that backfield due to Casey. 2nd and 2 from the 19. Shotgun. Williams steps up. Pressure. Has a hole up the middle. Bounces to the outside. Frankie Williams, 19 yards.
Frankie Williams will do it himself all the way for a Casey's touchdown.
Got a little pressure. Stepped through it. Saw the gap and took it in for the score. And Frankie Williams has given the Casey's a 32-0 lead here at the Battle at the Beach in the nightcap of this one. And it has been all Red Bank Catholic.
Well, he did a great job because Christian Buchanan, well, wait till we get the PAT mic and then I'll.
16, Blake Russo on the kick.
There's Russo for the extra point. And Russo's kick is up. And it's good. Red Bank 33, St. John nothing. Here on Cape Atlantic League Live and BFA Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, pull out those tickets.
What I was going to say is Christian Buchanan made a great rush that time, Mike, and he almost overran the play. He stepped up. Watch, you'll see 44 in the white. Right up there, and he just steps up and finds the open lane.
And good job by Williams. He saw the lane. He took it. That's good instincts. And he's in for a Casey's score. Johnson's Popcorn is known all over the Delaware Valley, specializing in the delicious caramel corn. They're open all year at 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Call 1-800-842-2676 or go online at johnsonspopcorn.com to place your order. Johnson's Popcorn since 1940. 33-0, 2:05 left to play here in the half.
Excuse me, do we start a running clock now? But it's eligible, right, with 33?
So 33. High kick, taken around the 10 on a hard, got a head start, running. Crosses the 20, out to around the 25.
Mike, one thing that's kind of significant with this 33 score, if it stays this way in the second half, we're going to start with a running clock. That's what you start. You can't do it in the first half, but it'll be a running clock in the second half unless the score changes. Unless St. John Vianney cuts into this 33-point
Right,
lead.
at any moment during the game in the second half with a 33-point. I think that's new. Is that number? I think it used to be 35.
It used to be 35. I think they changed it. I think it was a couple years ago, but it is 33. And then once it's 33, then it has to get down to 24 before it could go back to stopping the clock, to running the clock regularly.
1st and 10, ball at the 24 for Vianney. Handoff, stutter steps, not much running room. Story of the game. Thomas Cleary carried the ball.
Handoff for number 11, Thomas Cleary.
Small gain. Make it 2nd and 9.
Gain about 1 on the play, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that was a tremendous tackle by Christian Ungma, number 27.
He had that big sack on 3rd down on the last drive. Ball at the 25. 2 receivers split to the far side. Manruk under center. Play action. Complete. Misses a tackle. Gets out to a 1st down and more. Out to across the 35. Up to around the 37-yard line. And a quick little pitch and catch for a...
13.
Yeah, that's Various. When you get him in any kind of space, he's a very dangerous player.
So Various with the catch and the 1st down. Now they're going to get into a little bit of a hurry up here with under a minute to play in the half.
Various, by the way, had 28 receptions, 426 yards, and 4 TDs last year.
Manruk to throw into the flat, and this time Various wasn't looking. His back was turned.
Number 13, Kyle Arias.
So Various, he was open too. If he would have been turned, might have been able to get a big play there.
I think the story of this first half defensively is just the pressure that Red Bank Catholic has been able to apply. Whether they're blitzing or whether they're just doing a regular front, they have just put a lot of heat.
2nd and 10, ball at the 35 with 42 seconds left to play in the half. St. John with the ball. They send 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Thomas clearly in the slot. Manruk in a shotgun. Takes the snap, back to throw, fires. It's intercepted. Intercepted and taken inside the 20 to around the 15.
Number 4, Michael Palmieri.
Michael Palmieri just stepped right in front
Casey's will take over.
and picked off that pass. Now you have a spot where
Casey's first down
with
the
33
12-yard
seconds,
Well-
they could get some more points.
Again, no time to throw, big pass rush, and the pass rush really helped cause that interception.
So Palmieri with the pick, and then the run, and now they've got the ball on the 12-yard line with 33 seconds to add some more points. Frankie Williams and the offense trying to punch it in before halftime here.
Tell you, play action would really work here.
Here's the play action, the roll. He's got a man. Harmon catch. 10, 5, diving towards the pylon. He's short.
Frankie Williams pass complete to number 3, Jordan Harmon.
So Harmon with the catch.
It'll be first and goal
A
for
first
Casey.
down gain, but short of the end zone with 24 seconds, and now the clock moves after they spot the ball. Williams in a shotgun, 14 seconds, 13. Williams, handoff, up, and short. So it looks like the Casey's with, they're going to let the clock run out. So we're going to go to halftime here with a 33-0 score. So Red Bank decides not to call timeout there. They come up just short on the goal line, but they lead it 33-0 mark, and they won a state championship last year, and they look poised to be one of the favorites and contenders to do it again.
Yeah, and I think the key, Mike, is you get a quarterback making his first varsity start. and he looks as poised as a seasoned senior right now. He's done a great job with play action. He's done a great job running the ball, passing it, and he's just done a really good job running this offense, as we've seen here. 33 first-half points.
33 first-half points, as Mark said. They lead it 33-0 over St. John Vianney. We'll take a timeout here at the Battle at the Beach. Mark and I will be back for the second half here on Cape Atlantic League Live and BFA Sports.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
No. Out meats, out supremes, out crusts, or outstuffs the Hut. Because when it comes to making your favorites, no one outpizzas the Hut.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
No one out cheeses, out meats, out supremes, out crusts, or outstuffs the Hut. Because when it comes to making your favorites, no one outpizzas the Hut.
whatever you like. There's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
No one out-cheeses, out-meats, out-supremes, out-crusts, or outstuffs the Hut. Because when it comes to making your favorites, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
All right, welcome back as we're about ready to start the second half. It is Red Bank Catholic 33, St. John Vianney nothing here in the battle at the beach. Mike Gill, Mark Narducci will have the second half for you here on Cape Atlantic League Live and BFA Sports. It's been all Red Bank. They'll kick off to start the second half here.
Yeah, and Mike, we're talking to some of the coaches wondering why they didn't try to go for it. And, you know, little humanity, didn't want to pile it on late in the half. But that doesn't mean they're not going to try to score here in the second half.
All right, and well, we will start this half, Mark, with a running clock. 33 points is the score, and St. John Vianney will need to get it down to 24 to get the clock to stop. That's the most recent rule in New Jersey high school football now.
Right. We talked about it in the first half, and actually I like it. I mean, very rarely have you seen a 33-point comeback, have you?
Generally, no. Not at the high school level. Generally, when you have a score of that magnitude, it's because the discrepancy in talent is generally that big. Start of the third. 1st and 10 from the 21. Hand off to the near side, cuts up, and gets up. Gain of 2.
Yeah, that's Various, who had a strong first half.
Joe Various gets the call.
Player down on the field, Mike.
We saw a lot of cramping in the second half of the I called the mainland EHT game yesterday, Mark. Nothing in the first half. And then in the second half, we saw a lot of the cramping. It's once you go inside and then come back out where that heat kind of gets you.
That was Luke Wassa, 44, a guy whose number we called about as much as anybody's on defense for Red Bank Catholic in that first half.
Manrique under center. He's going to hand it off and then pushing the pile forward.
Yeah, that's Buchanan. What a hard runner he is.
The fullback, Christian Buchanan.
Number 44, Christian Buchanan.
And he gets a first down. He just kind of kept pushing. So a gain of about 9 on the play. Actually, it looks like he is, first down. Ball at the 32. Boy, he just kept pushing that pile forward.
You know, St. John Vianney in the first half had that one good drive. They missed the field goal. So if you're St. John Vianney, you're just looking to get some consistency. Remember, it's the first game of the season. Buchanan
carries, and he picks up another positive gain on the play of about 4.
Again, number 44, Christian Buchanan.
So Buchanan finding some running room up the middle there. So Vianney trailing 33-0.
Jack Bohm Squisiani, a junior, made that tackle, but Buchanan carried him a couple yards. Shows how strong he is running.
2nd and 5. Handoff up the middle to Buchanan again. Buchanan spins out of the tackle. Then he lost the football. And Buchanan was out near the first down marker, and he was trying to second and third effort there.
Yeah, that was recovered by number 56, Zachary Scully.
Ball's knocked out by number 11.
He had a nice gain on this. Again, second, third effort, and right before he goes down.
Boy, if he doesn't lose the football there, Mark, he might have got a first down. Because he had broken through the heart of that Red Bank defense, and he spins out, and he only had a safety really standing back there.
Nice job by Scully getting on that ball.
3rd and 5, ball at the 37. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, and somebody moved the wide receiver on the near side of the field here. That's Jack Farah. Hasn't been a sloppy penalty game tonight.
No, and for the first game of the season, that's a credit to both teams. As you mentioned, you alluded to the mainland EHT game. Both teams heavily penalized. We're seeing a lot of it here in the early going in these games here at Ocean City.
Your mainland, as you mentioned, I think you said they got almost 90 yards or over 90 yards of penalties in that game, and still won 37-0. That shows you how impressive they looked in that game.
Yeah, as I said, I think they'll be tough in Group 4. I saw an interesting team last night, Mike. Cherry Hill West. They beat Clearview 42-7. Not surprised they beat them, but by that margin. And Cherry Hill West is a Group 4 school, and I certainly think they have the ability to get to the postseason.
3rd and 10. Manrique steps up, sidesteps the tackle, jumps through 2 more, and may have a first down. We'll see where they spot this football. And it looks like they do have a first down. So Manrique got some pressure. You know, I know a lot of people, Mark, are going to be looking at Millville tomorrow. That's another team loaded with skill players and a ton of talent there. They got the wideouts that are being recruited. Heavy Division I offers for those guys. I mean, that Millville team is going to be another one from this area that a lot of people are going to be talking about.
Yeah, and they're going to play a tough team in Thomas Jefferson, PA, which plays in that WPIL up in the Pittsburgh area. That is a very, very tough football conference.
Buchanan nowhere to go this time. He is hit at the line and brought down.
Mike, if I could, on that last play for the first down by Manrique, I don't know if that was a design run or not, or because the rush was so quick to him that he just sped off. It looked like it had a look of a design run. I'm just not sure. But either way, he made it successful.
Dan Lazua, 6'1", 260. Engulfed Buchanan on that play. 2nd and 9 after the gain of 1. Ball at the 44. Handoff, delay, stutter step, crosses the 45 out to around the 50-yard line and picks up about 4 on the play.
Yeah, that's Various again. And what he did was he didn't rush anything. He looked at his blockers, gained 4, and then he was tackled by number 11, Aiden Donahue. Player down.
It's like one of the offensive linemen jogging off on his own power. Timothy O'Dowd. And St. John, I mean, you look at Vianney, they got a big front 4 up there. They're just facing a team right now that is deep and talented in this Red Bank Catholic squad. And you mentioned Red Bank had beaten St. Joe last year. So it kind of gives you an indication of how talented they are. Any team that's beaten St. Joe at that time of the year, you know that they're pretty good.
Yeah, St. Joe Hamilton last year was 9-3, but they played just a murderous schedule. And it was obviously a relatively close game at 21-10.
3rd and 5, ball at the 48. Manrique fakes to Buchanan, looks like an option, the pitch. Nice catch on the pitch, spins out to the 50, going to be short of the first down. And Various did a good job of catching that pitch. It was a little bit behind him, Mark. He kind of one-handed it.
Yeah, number 81, Jack Bone Squirsley. I hope I got that right. He's there on the outside and does a good job coming up to make that tackle.
So prevents the first down. Clock runs at 4:50 and counting. And this is a 4th down and 3 play.
Mike, this is where you see what a running clock does. I mean, this is the first possession. They're just at midfield, and as you see the clock on the screen there, 4:33 and counting already.
4th and 3, ball at midfield. Man in motion to the near side. Hand off, Buchanan, first down and more. Buchanan busts to the outside, still on his feet. Crosses back to around the 30-yard line, still up at the 25. And finally wrangled to the ground, but a first down run.
You know, we think of Buchanan as a guy with just all this power and everything like that. He's got pretty good speed to get to that hole. There you see him. Look how he goes in there pretty well there. And has great vision, Mike. You saw that he cut there. He saw he had the area open to the right side. Got some extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball at the 28.
I think you keep riding him, to be honest with you.
Manrique under center. He fumbled the football. He picks it back up, and then he's pushed backwards. He tried to kind of make something out of nothing, but the Red Bank defense had some penetration up the middle there.
Yeah, Jamie Guthrith, 21, made sure he wasn't going to go too far there. I mean, when you're St. John Vianney, you're looking for any positives. They had that drive, even though they missed the field goal, they sustained. This is a nice sustaining drive against a great defense. So, you know, you're looking for anything opening in the opening game to build on.
Another fumbled snap. And this time he might have lost the ball completely.
Snaps fumbled again.
I thought Logan Graham was going to pick up that snap, number 10.
Graham was the one who recovered it.
3rd and 10.
So 3rd down and 10. Yeah, man, fumbled it a second time. This is the second straight. And now it's going to be 3rd and 10. Ball is at 28.
So
Clock continues to run.
You've given them 2 plays by those bad snaps now. Obviously, you can't do that against a defense like this. It's been relentless to begin with.
2:16 in counting. Manrique under center. And somebody moved, flying across the ball.
You know what, Mike? They had a new quarterback in there. Michael Foley, number 8, was in there.
3rd and 5.
You're right. Foley is now under center. So Foley takes over under center with 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Buchanan in the backfield. They hand to the motion man. Tripped up. And he falls down around the 20-yard line. Nice play in the backfield.
Daniel Lazo, number 74, got his hand in there. And we have a player down.
Yeah, Lazo just kind of stuck his arm out and made a nice play. You wonder if there's some cramping issues that are happening. Kind of. Yep, you're starting to see it.
There's various, too. You can ill afford to lose him. He's had an outstanding game, even though, obviously, Red Bank Catholic has been dominant.
And the clock continuing to move here. Timeouts, injuries, points, and a score. They are the reasons the clock would stop. So I guess they didn't count that as an injury. 1:15 and counting. 4th and 3, ball at the 21. Foley's going to keep it himself. He just lowers the shoulder forward to around the 15-yard line. And that's a first down. So Michael Foley, we got another player cramping up.
You know, that's great second effort because I thought 21, Jamie Guthrich, had a good shot of him. And Foley kind of carried him for a couple of extra yards. That's some hard running by Foley.
Yeah, Foley just literally lowered the shoulder and pushed that pile forward, willed himself to a first down. Foley breaks the huddle. Receiver to the far side, 1 to the near.
Interesting with Foley how they've been going under center more.
The Delaware wing look. They hand it off and pushed backwards and then wrestled further. Looks like Thomas Cleary was the ball carrier.
Yeah, Lazo has to watch that. If he would have thrown him down on the ground, it would have been an unsportsmanlike penalty.
And that's probably going to be the final play, Mark, of this 3rd quarter. So Vianney runs the clock out the entire quarter, and we will head to the 4th quarter with the score. Red Bank Catholic 33, Vianney nothing here on Cape Atlantic League Live and BFA Sports.
No one out-cheeses, out-meats, out-supremes, out-crusts, or out-stuffs the Hut. Because when it comes to making your favorites, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Used up the whole quarter. They got a nice drive going, and they got a chance to put some points on the board.
Second good, as we mentioned, offensive series for them. And even though obviously it's demoralizing to have an opening game where the other team puts up the first 33, you've got to get something out of this because you've got to play the rest of your season. So you've got to look at some positives. Last couple drives, that's been the way for St. John Vianney.
2nd and 11, handoff off the left side, charging forward.
Well, one thing I know about Foley, he seems a little more decisive. When he runs, he's ready to go right away.
Got a full head of steam there. 3rd and 8, gain of 3. Ball at the 13-yard line. With 11:34 and counting. Vianney not in any particular hurry here. They're just trying to get a good, sustained drive.
One thing's tough for them. Looks like Very is still not in the game.
Foley under center with a wing T look, and somebody moved. Andrew Chemo, tough to miss him. Big offensive tackle. Yeah, it looks like they've gone to more of like a Delaware wing T here.
It's always funny when that happens. The offense points to the defense points to the offense. Never fails.
That one seemed pretty obvious. And on the penalty, the clock continues to run with that running clock score 33. Third and 13. Sends a man in motion to pitch. Cuts it up, not a lot of room. To the short side of the field they go.
Call for number 10, Pearson Bark.
Pearson Bark makes his first carry of the night.
Yeah, we've talked about runners being patient and waiting for their blocks. I thought that time maybe a little too much waiting instead of cutting up right away.
Tackle made by number 88, Evan Yolinda.
10 minutes on a 4th down now. So a good drive could be stalled after this play unless they can reach the sticks. 4th and 11, ball at the 16. Foley's in a shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Slot to the near side. Steps up, fires. He's got a man in the end zone, and it is caught complete. And a touchdown for Vianney.
Pass complete to number 11.
Tom Cleary makes the catch on a great throw from Michael Foley to get Vianney on the board. So with 9:39 left to play, we do have a penalty. The touchdown is good.
Unsportsmanlike?
Dead ball. Yeah, we had a little celebration afterwards there.
And it'll be taken on the kickoff.
So they'll march that off on the kickoff. 33-6. They will try the extra point.
Excellent job by Foley. You know, the defensive line has been putting on heat all night, and he just stayed in the pocket and made that throw.
Yeah, got some good air under it. Put it in the one spot that only Cleary could get it. One-on-one coverage in the back end of the end zone for a 6. And the kick is up, and it's good. With 9:39 left to play here in the game, Vianney's on the board. They trail 33-7 here on Cape Atlantic League Live and BFA Sports. Shoppy is even better online. You may know their showroom at 1031 Shore Road in Linwood, but you can order whatever you need at Shoppy.com. Remember, you're not presenting the best trophy unless it's a Shoppy trophy. Call 609-653-1684. Shoppy since 1921, starting a new century. Winning teams know that the key to success is getting the job done right the first time. For over 100 years, Calvi Electric has applied that philosophy to their business to offer an unparalleled level of electrical expertise and service to every single customer. Now you can bring Calvi's expertise into your home. for your electrical problems or improvements. And they can install solar panels that will save you money. Make Calvi Electric a part of your winning team. Call 609-345-0151 or visit calvielectric.com.
Mike, how about this? 9:39 left in the game, and Red Bank Catholic looking for its first possession of the half.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see that happen all too often.
Casey's number 3, Torrin Harmon, and number 15, Robert Stolfman.
But a 33-point surge in the first half had the clock running from the start of the second half, and give Vianney credit. They took advantage of the opportunity, held on to the ball.
Two straight great drives by them. I would squib this kick. I mean, with Harmon back there and Stolfa, I wouldn't mess around with those guys who we know can go coast to coast.
And keep in mind, the penalty has the kickoff coming from the 25-yard
well,
line.
I'd still do it. Keep in mind, because of the lead is 26, we're still at a running clock.
And they kind of kick it low. Bounces at the 30. Up the middle at the 35 to the 40, to the 45, out to the 50. Still on his feet to the 45-yard line. So Red Bank will start in enemy territory. Stolfa.
I marvel at how he kept his balance. He ran so low to the ground, but was able to keep his balance and take it to the outside. And that's why I wouldn't have kicked it to him.
Yeah, he got a nice running start. Saw a little crease and hit it pretty quickly. 1st and 10, ball at the 43. 9 minutes and counting. The Casey's, we'll see Frankie Williams out there again. Actually, he's running off the field now. So it looks like Frankie Williams' night is done. And we'll get the new quarterback for you. Handoff, bounces to the outside. Still on his feet, pushed out of bounds. Pickup of about 7. So it looks like Wassef on the carry. So a couple of new names touching the football now for the Casey's. It looks like their first unit's night is over.
It looks like Fufaro, number 9, is out. These numbers are tough to get, Mike. A quarterback.
Yeah, Frank Fufaro. And Fufaro hands off and in the backfield. Vianney with a nice play and a stop and a loss on the play.
By the way.
Big play there, by the way, by Andrew Kimo.
Yeah, and also the quarterback, Foley. Foley really sped through there, number 8.
3rd and 8 after the loss. The Casey's all in control since the first half. They led 33-0 at halftime, and they lead 33-7 with 7:28 left to play in this game. Pistol formation and a big hit. Buchanan on the blitz, and he met his man right at the time of the handoff.
Mike, I thought Buchanan was going to take the handoff. You know, he's a fullback. He's used to doing that. You look at it right through the middle. Nobody touched him. Wow.
Big hit, big play. Forces a punt. So it'll be 4th down.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You're down 33-0 at half. All this St. John Vianney team has done is just played its heart out here. It would have been very easy to hold their collective heads, and they are just coming at it.
4th and 13, high punt. Fair catch signaled for, and taken at about the 14-yard line. And Vianney will get the ball back now. Nick Galam, the return man. So with 6:20 and counting, Vianney will get the ball back with another opportunity. Looks like Michael Foley will continue to be at quarterback for the Lancers. From Homedale, New Jersey. Both these teams making the drive down the Parkway for a night in Ocean City.
Red Bank Catholic going with a lot of reserves here. It's a great opportunity to give these guys some varsity game experience. You never know when you're going to need this depth.
1st and 10. Looks like Foley's back out of the game at quarterback. It looks like they brought a new quarterback. No, Manrique's back in the game.
Sack in the backfield by number.
That looked like Evan Biolanda, number 88, who got that sack. A lot of new names here at this time.
Yep, 5 minutes to go, 33-7, all Red Bank Catholic. 2nd down and 15. Ball back at the 10. A 5-yard loss on the sack. It looks like.
And now Foley is back there, Mike.
Foley, yeah, Manrique took that last snap.
Yep.
Foley takes the snap, hands off. Buchanan cuts to the outside. He hits the corner, and he makes a man miss, and then he's hit up and pushed back. Boy, he had a lot of running going on there, but didn't get a lot of yards.
I love his burst, though. I love his first couple steps, his burst through the hole.
Sets up actually ended up picking up about 9 yards on that play.
Did a pretty good job, even though he's running, east to west.
Mm-hmm. Buchanan. Kind of been like the up back in this wing tee. Up the middle. 1st down. Foley.
And off number 11, Thomas Cleary.
Gives to Cleary. And Cleary picks up 1st down yardage. So
How about the half Cleary's had? How about that?
caught the touchdown. Nice 1st down run. Him and Buchanan have added a little punch to this Vianney offense. After a rough first half, they're on the move again. 1st and 10, ball at the 32. Foley takes the snap, keeps it himself. And it pushes the pile forward for a gain of about 6.
Look, I get it. I get that a lot of the second stringers are in for Red Bank Catholic and Vianney's gaining more yards, but it wasn't the case on the first drive all the time. And I just give him a lot of credit for playing this hard. And obviously you give Red Bank Catholic credit for just being a great team.
2nd and 4.
But this is how you develop depth, though.
Ball at the 38. Foley again. And he's near 1st down yardage. May be the fastest second half I've ever seen.
Well, I'll be honest, I've never covered a game, especially as you said with the rules like this with the 33 points over the last couple of years. I've never covered a game that at halftime, after halftime, the running clock starts.
I mean, I don't know that the clock has stopped at all, so it's been just a straight 24 minutes. They get the 1st down. Pushing the pile forward is Foley again. Under 2 minutes to play.
Foley keeps again brought down by a host of Casey's.
The one thing with the running clock, I guess, if you are Red Bank's second offense, they didn't really get a whole heck of a lot of chance to get any snaps. They only had the ball in this half once, right?
Yeah, but that's why they have JV games and everything, too.
1st and 10, ball at the 47. Looks like a new Manrique back in at quarterback. And the handoff.
Anthony
Matrone off tackle.
Red Bank Catholic taking on Freehold Borough next week, a team coming off a 5-5 record.
Vianney called timeout here. With 1:07 left to play.
Well, again, you're just trying to, this is your first game, remember. You're just trying to develop some confidence for your team. And the more reps you can get and have this kind of success, it can help carry on.
Hey, Holiday Leonard, if you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Holiday Leonard. They'll consult you and design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, commercial buildings. Get your ideas together. Take them to Holiday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City. Call 609-398-5737. Holiday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality. Takes the snap, shotgun, left-hand fires, and incomplete. The clock didn't restart on that play. Now it has started and rolling.
St. John Vianney taking on Colts Neck next week, a Colts Neck team that coming off a 6-4 record, the Cougars, a year ago.
Well, one thing's for sure, Mark. It might feel hot, it might feel like summer, but high school football's back.
It is back, and it's interesting, Mike. The first year of the public school state championships that we're going to have this year. So as hot as we are now, this season will be going into December.
Yeah, and we will see, I guess, how much longer some of these Thanksgiving Day games are going to hang around. There's not many left, but that will be, I would imagine, the next casualty of this season that is extending.
Well, Salem Woodstown was one of the latest casualties. They are not going to play Thanksgiving because I did their game last Thanksgiving, Mike, and both of those teams had playoff sectional final games the week before. So it's tough, but
yeah.
there are still some traditions.
Well, Millville and Vineland, that's a tough tradition to end, but Millville's going to most likely be in a scenario where that could be the case. Holy Spirit.
I don't see Millville Vineland ending. That started in 1893, and I think that game just means too much to both towns.
Yep.
I just don't see it ending. I don't care how good the teams are or whatever.
Foley chased down from behind, and down he goes.
Foley sacked by number 21, Jamie Guttridge.
Guttridge got him, and that might be the final play of this game. Yeah, Atlantic City Holy Spirit's another one where Spirit is generally in play late in that season. Atlantic City has had a couple of down seasons here, but there are two teams that enjoy playing that day as well.
I think there's some that are still going on. Haddonfield, Haddon Heights. I think they started in 1902. They're still playing. And here we have the final, Mike.
There we go. Red Bank Catholic wins it 33-7 over Vianney. And that'll do it from the Day 2 Battle at the Beach 2022. Red Bank Catholic, impressive mark. St. John Vianney in the second half. They actually won the second half 7-0.
Yeah, and I think they're going to use that to carry it on the season. I mean, they won 4 games last year. I think they can be improved. This might be I'm almost sure this will be the best team they face in the regular season.
I would imagine that most teams that face this Red Bank Catholic team will be the best team they face all season. 33-7 is our final here on Cape Atlantic League Live and BFA Sports.